Hey guys, this is Day5, and in day 2, I talked about how, is it day 2 or day 3? I talked about how motivational speeches actually trigger people to be on track of their life, plan the goal in which their life ought to be in the first place. But inside the same video, I talked about how motivational speeches are not enough to put people on track, are not enough to help others, or practically, I'm one of them, to help to achieve goals. Motivations are just emotion, much more like message that encapsulated inside an emotion. It portrays emotion instead of logical things or logical plans that makes people to be on track on what they are trying to, whatever they are trying to achieve. Emotions are just triggers, but having a logical plan or logical to your arsenal. Whereas if a day comes and the same results, the results you are aspiring to have, you are not having it, you will back down because you don't have a logical plan or a logical tool that will sustain you through that journey. So if you listen to emotional species, which is an emotion, which is currently a trigger, how do you sustain it? By asking this one simple question: what is that thing that I'm trying to achieve here? After listening to those motivational speeches, after writing down those goals, after writing down those things you need to get done, what is that one thing that you are going to achieve in those things? Why did I say that? One thing about this thing is that you are creating a purpose for your life. And one thing is that purpose narrows option. If you have multiple options, like I stated, it causes confusion. And confusion is just like a failure in disguise. When you are totally confused, you are planning ahead for failure. So once you have options, which is answering that single question you ask yourself, if you have a little option, then you have clarity, and purpose are only backed by clarity. So here is what you do. After asking the question, answer those questions. It may be like you may write like 4 goals. Each goals we have each question, which is what is that single thing that I need to achieve here. You are already planning you're already building a house, a custom or your point B, whereas you want to go from point A to point B. Answer that single question and you realize that motivational speeches are good because they are actually a trigger and enzymes that